I just sit with that big box of lettuce in front of me.
See my hair thing. I think I forgot to bring it over. Oh. Hello, anybody that's in. We are doing magical makeup on a Tuesday, and I'm doing a half-face Nebula today. We are doing magical makeup. I heard myself.
Yeah, sorry. I screenshot your thumbnail so I could make a post on Instagram.
So we're doing a half-face Nebula, and then I'm going to hop off stream, take pictures, do some videos, and then hop back on stream and finish the other half of my face as Gamora, hopefully. Welcome in, Cool Gamer.
Hey, Cool Gamer, welcome in.
Okay, so the first thing I am actually going to do is kind of take off my makeup on one side because I have to do black eyeshadow anyway. There's really no point in having makeup on one eye. Let's see. I guess we will do this side. This side.
I am making my dinner.
Okay, so we'll do this side. I didn't bring makeup. You know what? I'm just gonna go over it. I'll go over whatever I already have because that's what we're gonna do. First thing I'm gonna do is draw my lines.
All right, for dinner, we are having a chicken wrap. I've got a Mission low carb tortilla, 1 cup of lettuce. I have a Tyson chicken breast, and under the chicken is half an ounce of White House homestyle ranch. Now I just have to roll this thing up, and it is hot because I literally just took the chicken tenders out of the oven right before we went live.
Hot chicken tenders. All right. So since I'm doing half my face, I'm going to kind of do like the zigzag that you see.
Oh, okay.
On my other stuff.
Thank you, Cool Gamer. Cool Gamer says you are all awesome.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that tickles.
Tomorrow is field trip day. And so I have to figure out what I'm taking for my lunch tomorrow for field trip day.
Ours have a field trip on the 16th.
Well, field trip number 1 is tomorrow. Tomorrow is the class-wide field trip, unless, of course, they got in trouble and lost it. And then The second field trip is for those who read their Lexile and passed their Lexile tests on the correct days. So that one's almost like the very last full day of school.
All right. The next thing I'm going to do is apply my purple.
Apply your what?
The purple. I'm using Graphibine makeup.
I heard Furby. I'm like,
Furby? Like those animals from the
90s we
90s?
had?
Yeah.
Why is Christy putting a Furby on her face?
Hey, you never know. I do strange things. Do.
It's been like, it's hard to be upset with them. The kids are checked out. I mean, the adults were checked out. We are
upset with who?
the students. It's hard to be upset at them. They're checked out. They're done. They're ready for school to be over. Like, the adults are just as checked out as it. We're like, we are so over this. If we could show movies every day for 2.5 weeks, like, this would be great, but we can't. And like, I had kind of a rough morning. I mean, it wasn't bad. It could have been worse. But one of the 5th grade girls, like, on Friday, she's like, Mrs. Hall, do you want a gummy bear? And I'm like, no, thank you. You eat your gummy bears. Those are your special snack. You eat those. And she's like, no. I said, no, it's okay. And my mouth was open. And I said, no. And she literally took gummy bears and shoved them down my throat.
She's like, you're eating these.
I'm like, how many gummy bears did you shove in my mouth? She said 3. Thankfully, 3 is how many. It was 1 Weight Watcher point. Tracked them. She's like, they were my favorite colors. And I'm like, well, thank you for also trying to kill me. But, hey. So then today she proceeds to tell me that she's now my daughter and that she is also my favorite. And I go, coming for the one that tried to choke me to death on Friday. She goes, yep. I'm like, good to know.
We'll see how this goes, putting it over already established makeup. I didn't bring my makeup remover in here, so I was like, guess not.
I was like, I will miss them all. And they are not happy. They're like, you're going with us, right, Mrs. Hall? And I'm like, no, I'm going to be here. I'm going to be in elementary school.
They're going to middle school?
Because they go to middle school. And they're like, no, you came with us from 4th grade. You have to go with us to middle school. And I'm like, honey, no. I came up because that's where I was placed. That's where they put me here.
Can they put you into the middle school if they want to?
If there was a need for it, yes, they could. They would talk to me first and say, hey, would you mind moving to the middle school? I wouldn't want to. But if there was like a great enough need and they had to have somebody, but I'm friends with one of the girls' mom, outside of school. And she's like, she is just absolutely devastated that you are not going to middle school with them.
Oh, you know how Japanese lilies have like those?
I'm here.
Have My nose running. Had like those orange little things that come out of them in
Yeah.
the center.
The little like yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I guess they'd be like where their seeds are, because
Yeah.
when those come out, they pollinate the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some of the like Japanese lilies are my favorite, and my husband got me some white roses with Japanese lilies, because you don't do any other color of rose with Japanese lily, because those are so beautifully colored already. And it was time to throw them away yesterday because they were all wilty. And I went to go put them in the trash, and like the orange pieces started falling on the ground, and because it's the pollination, it's yellow. It got everywhere, all over my socks. It got on my face. I tried to wipe it off my face. It looked like I had a yellow bruise on my face.
And it smears.
Yes.
Yep.
I was like, thank goodness I didn't have to be on screen for anything yesterday. That would have been so embarrassing.
That's funny. Yeah, I know. They have a name.
I mean, it's the seeds. It's the pollination section of it. I have some in my front yard, or in the.
I'm trying to look it up.
I bet I'm not going to like this look as much as the ones that have crazy designs over my mouth. I like the crazy designs over my mouth.
They're called columns.
Oh, interesting. I'm going to have purple boogers.
Crack me up.
I will, for sure. Let me finish some of my drink, because once I get this purple on there, I'm not going to be able to drink anything.
You'll need a straw.
I have a straw.
Make one of your kids get you a straw.
Well, I've got my metal one in my water right here. I can just transfer it over to the other bottle.
There you go.
It's best not to let the kids know I'm live streaming. They like to insert themselves into it.
Your kids crack me up. And to round out dinner, a bag of flaming hot Cheetos.
Cheetos are few enough points.
These small bag, I get all of my chips and stuff in the prepackaged bags from Sam's. Then I'm not having to bag them at home.
Mm-hmm. Measure it out.
This I'll just grab and go, and these are 5. And I earned some extra points back for veggies and water today. So have me some Cheetos. Okay, Sam said that it makes no sense, but every once in a while, like an egg tastes like an egg. Do you know what I mean by that? Like, it doesn't matter what you season it with, like, you know it's an egg.
I mean, eggs always taste like eggs, don't they?
Okay. But, like, sometimes, like, the flavor tastes off.
Oh, like spoiled?
No. Like, see, I don't know how to explain it. Like, somebody on TikTok was like, does anyone else like go to the point like they eat so much of something where like they
Oh, okay.
can't stand it, like the taste of it for a while?
Mm-hmm.
Or like where chicken tastes like chicken or an egg tastes like an egg. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's not just me.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, you eat the same thing so often that you just don't like it anymore. Yes, I know what you're saying.
So I started eating Lunchables for breakfast.
Those are whew.
Like homemade Lunchables, not like I went to the store and bought them. Like I had some string cheese, and I had some pepperoni slices, and I had a banana, and a Reese's peanut butter cup, and it was a very happy breakfast. But I posted him on TikTok, and I had several people go, "That's not a breakfast food. There's no rules to what can be breakfast food or lunch food or dinner food."
Right.
If I can eat pancakes and eggs and bacon for dinner, I can have pizza for breakfast.
Yeah, I don't know what their theory on the breakfast versus non-breakfast is there.
Yeah, I like it. Playing the part of Sami tonight is Lena because she is eating on live stream.
You know what?
Playing the part of Sami tonight is Lena eating on live stream.
Oh. I'm gonna have to mix this color. I don't have a lighter blue. Which means I'm gonna have to use this. This is a light blue. Some light in here. Oh. Maybe that one.
I sent Sami a text. Where is you? We is live.
She's at the gym.
I is sad. Please come play.
She's at the gym.
Oh. Okay.
She messages me. This might work. Oh, the back of my hand's gonna be blue because I'm using my NYX instead of my graphic line for this shade. I think I do prefer, after using the Graptovine for a while, I do prefer it over the others. Because when I first started using it, I had a hard time getting the hang of it. But now I like it more. As I like it. Yeah, the only reason I knew that she decided, because I don't always see all her stories. She used to post a lot in stories. The only reason I knew that she was taking a break was because she texted me.
I think she posted it on her Instagram, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that afterwards. But at first I was like, why is she asking me to check on this for her? And then I saw her post.
I dropped a Cheeto.
What?
I dropped a Cheeto.
What are you doing, Luna?
She was like, watching mommy be crazy. I dropped.
It always starts off not looking great, but I usually end up making it look pretty decent by the end. Right now, I feel like
They always look awesome.
In the stage of not looking great.
We have the rest of this week, next week, and 2.5 days of the following week left of school. That last Monday, we're having a breakfast for our 4-5 paras. Just to kind of celebrate the end of the year.
What kind of breakfast will you be doing?
One of the ladies is bringing a breakfast casserole. One of the ladies is bringing a fruit salad. I'm going to make deviled eggs. Our teacher, because she lives an hour away, is going to do like juice and that, like stuff like that.
I don't know that I would want to work an hour from where I live.
She's like, it's not like she is we have new sped teachers next year.
You what?
We have all new resource teachers next year because 2 of them live an hour away. So we're like, if we bring in like champagne and a water bottle, does it still count as champagne? They'll be like, wow, the 4-5 paras are really happy today.
It's that time. All right, back to my Graptivine.
So Sam gave me my first lounge fly for Mother's Day.
He got you your first lounge fly?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd it go? Oh, there it is.
I have not. This is my first lounge fly backpack.
Hold on a second. I'll look. Oh, it's cute.
It's like all kinds of Christmas treats, since we always go at Christmas. So if you're wondering why Christy is doing Guardians of the Galaxy makeup, it is because Cosmic Rewind, which is the new coaster at Epcot, is open currently for pass holder preview and opens officially the end of the month.
Yep. Perfect timing for trending sounds and things like that.
I think when you go in February, you need to do your makeup like that and then go to the parks.
I will not be able to do that because I'm flying and I can't take that much makeup with me.
Oh, are you flying?
I plan to, yep.
It's probably easier than driving. That's a long drive.
And considering it would cost me $250 just to park my car there. That doesn't include gas. That includes just parking my car at the resort. I think it might end up being almost cheaper to fly.
We're driving in July, and we're driving at Christmas. But then, if I can get in...
Oh, crap, I brought the wrong one. I thought this was black. It's brown.
If I can get in for Princess in February, I'm going to fly. And then we're going to fly next December because Sam is going to do Dopey.
Let me see if I got black in one of these other palettes.
Hey, Mickey Sightings. Hey, Sean. Welcome in.
I'm going to grab the black because I thought this was black, but it's not. I'll be right back.
Okay. How are you doing, Sean? It's been a long time. I'm here by myself. And I have things falling off of my desk. And I'm drinking a hot Diet Dr. Pepper because it's right here. And I don't want to get up. I thought about taking it on the field trip tomorrow, but we're going to be outside in 90-degree weather, and that's just dehydrating. So, Diet Dr. Pepper, warm it is. Okay, I don't know if this is like a weird thing that my mom did, because my mom does a lot of weird things, but my mom heats up Dr. Pepper in a pot on the stove when it's cold outside.
She heats Dr. Pepper?
And drinks hot Dr. Pepper. Like some people drink hot chocolate. She drinks a boiling Dr. Pepper.
I don't know that.
And I'm like, Mom, I love you, but what's wrong with you? Right? She's like, it's good. And I'm like, Mom, no, it's not. We are going to Cowtown. It's a replica Old West settlement that's down in Wichita, which is about an hour south of us. And so we are leaving we have to be at school by 8 so that we can load the bus by 8:15 and be on the road no later than 8:30. Because we have to be there for, I think they said it's like a 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 2.5 hour presentation. And like, they actually have to learn stuff, so they're not happy about that.
It's the end of the school year. Why are you making these kids learn crap?
we still have like we're still learning more math, and state assessments are over. But we and then we have lunch, and then they get to explore for like an hour and a half around Cowtown, and then come home. I think I think I've done a video on it. Oh, I did do a video. Last year, actually. Like, I talk about it. Oh, and looks like I took, like, inserted some pictures or something. I thought I vlogged it. But apparently I didn't. So, I think it was on, like, a things to do list last year. But it didn't happen. Sean wants to know, did you ever find that castle you were looking at?
Not yet. Last I saw it was on eBay for $300, and I was hoping that I could find it for cheaper.
Are you still wanting said castle?
Yeah, but not for $300.
Sean says neither have we. Yep, price is insane online.
Yeah, it is. Crazy.
I know that, like, the first Sunday of the month, or the third Saturday or Sunday or whatever, is free at Cowtown. And so I think Sam and I'll probably go again over the summer, and I'll try to, like, vlog it. But it just, like, it kind of slip past me. But it's fun. Typically, I guess in years past, they have like a saloon, and you can get, like, bottles of root beer, but that's sarsaparilla, and so they allotted $2 a piece for that. And they're like, hey, Lena, we were in a meeting about it. They're like, Lena, would you call and find out and make sure there hasn't been a price increase? So I went in the hallway and I called them, and I was asking, like, well, I'm really sorry, but we're currently out, and we don't know if or, like, when we're going to get any more in. Like everyone else, there's, shortages happening. So I went in and told them, and they're like, oh, cool, well, we don't have to worry about that. So it's a really neat place. So I doubt anyone's coming to Wichita, though, to check out Cowtown.
Mm-hmm.
The kids are like, what's that? Like, why can't we, like, go to, like, the arcade or something? Because our PAC, which is Parents Advisory Council, pays, I think, $6 per student. It has to have an educational portion to it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, in 2 weeks, you get to come back to play laser tag, so deal with it. And they are in 5th grade. They have what's called a Lexile goal. Hello, Nicole. Welcome in.
Hi, Nicole.
They have to take 2 Lexile tests a month, and they have a word goal that they have to reach. So when they pass the Lexile book, their book has X amount of words, and it's added to their word count. And so they, if they reach their word goal, they get to go on a special trip. And this year, it is to All-Star Sports, and it's laser tag meets mini golf meets go-karts meets arcade games meets whatever. And it's all in one area. So the kids will get to pretty much do whatever they want, minus the arcade. They won't get to, unless they bring extra money, they won't be able to do the arcade. But we're not really allowing them to bring money for the arcade, so no arcade for them. It's the same place that the seniors go for their senior skip day trip. Because ours, you either have to be in school or be on the senior trip. Otherwise, it is an unexcused absence.
I didn't even know about our senior trip until after it was like scheduled and booked and all that. But I wasn't in school my second semester in my senior year. I had already graduated.
It's a school-sponsored senior skip day.
Yeah. I didn't have all that stuff because I graduated early, unfortunately. And I say unfortunately because, I mean, it seems like it would have been fun.
Like, I know a lot of, like, schools will just, like, the seniors will just skip, but ours is, like, an organized event. Even though I was 18, I actually couldn't drive myself. I had to ride the bus because it was a school event. So for, like, I think it was insurance and liability, I had to ride the bus.
We did have senior night, and it was a lock-in where you were locked into it. We were locked in at the St. Mary's Fitness Center all night.
That just makes me smile. About, oh gosh, 7 or 8 years ago now. No, it would have been about 9 years ago. When we first, about a year after we moved back, I got asked to be the junior Girl Scout leader for 5th grade. There were so many 4th and 5th that they're like, we need to divide them up. And they're by grade level. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. No big deal. So in the course of the year, the Daisy troop leader found out that her daughter had an irreversible brain tumor that the daughter eventually passed away from. But so myself and my co-leader took on the responsibility of not only this group of 5th grade girls, but this group of 1st grade girls, which is really funny that now that I'm a para, I'm in 1st grade and 5th grade. I'm like, maybe God was preparing me for this. Mm-hmm. But we had spring break coming up, and it's really hard to get anything accomplished when you have 1st graders and 5th graders. You're trying to go, okay, what patch does the 1st graders have that aligns with the 5th graders and that we can do the same thing and double duty? And then it's not too hard for the 1st graders and not too easy for the 5th graders. So me and all of my intelligentness goes, you know what? We should have a 5-day lock-in for spring break.
5 days?
Hold on just a second.
Wrong color. I'm using my Norvina, my Beverly Hills Norvina palette to make my blue look shiny because I'm supposed to look like Nebula and she's shiny.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. I'm doing a pretty good job of making it look shiny.
You are. It looks good.
I gotta blend in this blue over here. I don't have a dark blue to make it look shiny. I may just have to do like a translucent shimmer. But I do want to do a little blending here. Now, for the translucent shimmer, see if this works. It's shining.
Shining.
And I really don't feel like I need to do any additional eyeliner because I really already have eyeliner on that side. But I do need to make my lines down my face more defined. What are you doing?
Well, trying to look. Hold on, I'll be back. Found it.
Where is it?
It was on this one over here on the wood. Oh, it's over here. It's
I
right
see it.
Okay.
I got it in this towel.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, my nose is running.
Thank you, dear. Somehow a wasp got in my house.
I think I'm done with that side.
Okay. I think it looks amazing.
Thank you. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try to not pick my nose.
So, Miss Christy, we do not pick our noses. That is gross.
It itches. It itches.
Please go wash your hands and wipe your fingers off on a tissue.
Yeah, it itches. That's why I stuck my finger in there. It was itching. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off here. I'm going to take some pictures, do some videos. We're going to come back on a new stream, which is already out there, and do the other side as Gamora. So let's shoot for 6:45. I will change it. Oh, it's itching again.
Miss Christy, if you do not keep your fingers on your nose, so you will walk laps at recess today.
So I will change the time to 6:45 on there.
You will send me the link.
I will send you the link, and we'll be back. And on that one, we can go over what we got coming up because I'm going to get this piece through as quickly as possible.
And I will finish my story about the lock-in on the other stream. So if you want to know how the lock-in went, you will need to go to the other stream. I will, before we end it, let me grab that other link and put it in the chat real quick.
Perfect. That gives me a chance to go in there and change the time.
There's that. There's this.
Because I have it set for 7:30.
Mm-hmm. So I'm dropping the link right now. See you at 6:30 Central Time, 7:30. I can't type. 30 Eastern on the new link. And there is the link. I just dropped it, and we will see you guys on the new stream.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye. Why is it not ending?